Hello. I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to Midweek Makings. It's Wednesday. It's bench time, so I shall be at the bench today. I am indeed. I'm at the bench already, but you can tell I'm not set up to play a game. I'm set up to do some building, and building today. I am going back to more of the Max snacks. I decided I'm going to do two of them today because the one that I'm going to do today is a very little one. It's the pizza one, which is only 114 pieces, which is frankly tiny. So I found the next smallest one, which is 136 pieces, which is the burger. So I shall be doing burger and pizza tonight. Looking forward to it. But I thought before I start the actual stream, I would introduce you to next week's build. Next week, I'm going to be putting the snacks aside and starting on my new Lego project, actual Lego. I have the Star Wars logo, which is quite cool. Now, they did the Marvel logo a while back, and it didn't really appeal to me, but the Star Wars one just does. It's just an iconic, it's Star Wars, and it's pretty nice looking. So I shall be doing that next week. We're starting that next week. I've opened the box, and as well as being paper bags, which is nice, first Lego kit with paper bags in it, there are 6 bags. So 2 a week makes 3 weeks of that. So that's what I shall be doing then. But for now, we'll go down to the bench. We'll have a look at these and see what is happening. We've got in the chat, we've still got Mark and Gemma. And Mark and Gemma and me. There we go. Warm tonight, says Mark. It is indeed. It is a bit warm in there. Yeah, audio and video are good, says Gemma. Mark says, wow, Lego Star Wars. Yeah, I've done a lot of Lego Star Wars, but it's nice to have the actual Lego Star Wars, the actual Star Wars, the actual Lego Star Wars Lego. So, yeah, let's bring in Tasia, say hello, and have a chat while I'm opening the packet. Good evening, Tasia. How is things? I am streaming live now at Midweek Makings. Going to be making some more of the Max snacks.
Good evening, Chris. I'm doing well, thanks. How's the stream going? Which snack kit are you starting with tonight?
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Sorry about that. If you can hear me now,
you are talking. I
good
think
luck
the
with the
stream
Max
can
snacks.
hear you, but I can't. Now, that could be a problem. Give me a second. Let me figure out if you're coming out through my headphones.
No worries. Take your time sorting it out. I'll be here if you need anything.
Nope, nothing there. Right, let me bring up my audio mixer. I did have a little bit of a problem with the speaker earlier on. So it's possible that has, in fact, just become unplugged. So say something else for me.
Sure thing. Can you hear me now?
I can indeed hear you completely and properly now. Can you repeat what it was you said first for me?
Sure thing. I was just saying good luck with... You're welcome.
Well, that didn't work very well. Okay. Yes, so the snacks, I'm doing the pizza, and I will shortly be doing the burger as well. So how many pieces do you think there will be left over from the pizza?
For the pizza kit, I'd guess there might be around 3 leftover pieces. Let's see if I'm close.
We shall see. While you're here, do you want to say hello to everybody? Mark and Gemma are here, and the Bobbins has just come in as well.
Hello, everyone. Great to have you all here. Let's enjoy Chris's build together.
There we go. Let's turn her off for a sec because we don't need her in the corner there while I'm doing the build. Let's have a look. Yeah, Bobbin just says greetings. I can hear Tasia says Gemma. Yeah, I think it was my speaker had come unconnected a little bit, but I've sorted it out now. So you probably got her double again. Maybe we won't be building this. I can't open it. Bring out the knife again. Doesn't look very pizza-y. I don't like the colour. It's got a frankly unpleasant browny yellow sort of texture to it. I don't like it. But the pizza was voted kit most likely to be built next. So there you go. That's all of that empty. Looks like we've got some bits on a sprue. Not sure what they are. But yeah. So how is everybody? I know it's warm. It's certainly warm for me here. I've got the computer on, got the lights on, I've got the fan on, so you might hear that. But I can only apologise if it's too much for you, but that's just the way it goes. So there we go. That's got us the basic pizza shape, hasn't it? So I'm going to need 2 of them. Not them. The bars. There we go. 2 of the bars. 2 3s. This I don't know. Something about the colour or the texture doesn't feel right. I mean, it's obviously not Lego quality, but it doesn't even feel as nice as the previous ones of these that I've built. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. 2 of those, 1 of those, 2 of the, what have we got there? 2 6s, 2 of those, and 1 of those plates. So what's happening here? That's going across the middle like that. 3s are going either end. They're going along there. That's going in the middle. And they are going on there. Nice and straightforward. I'm full of the other half of the chocolate cake. That was, I was going to say days ago, but it wasn't. It was only yesterday, wasn't it? It just feels like days ago for some reason. That's very strange. But yeah, how was it? Was it the better half, or was the first half the better half? What do you think? Oh, I know the first half is often very pleasant, but equally, the coming back to it's quite nice, isn't it? So yeah, let us vicariously live through your chocolate cake, because we didn't have any of our own. 1 of those and 1 of the longer ones. Okay, the longer one is going across the back. That's going next. Then that's going across there. And they're going on there. Okay, I can't move, says the Bobbins. It's too much. 2 pizza bits. 2 pizza, says Mark. Gemma says 2 bits left over. I'm not expecting any pieces left over. Actually, I'm expecting at least 2 of those left over, because I don't know what they are. I think they're like the olives. How many are on the front? Oh no, there's 4 on there. So probably no pieces left over, I'm thinking. But we shall find out in a little while. Right, 2 of them. 2 of the clip ones. And 1 more of those. They're going on the front of that. They're going on the back of that. And that is clipping onto there. To give us that cold up pizza type end. I don't know why we've got an end. Right, 2 of the up bits. Those. That's 1. Is that another one? That's another one. There we go. 2 of them. And 1 more. 6. It's going on there. And that's going on there. Oh, wait, on top of 4, which is on there, and then that's on there. Well, it's definitely a thing. Don't know quite why it's like that. There you go. As long as there's no anchovies. I don't know what it's not olives, aren't they? I think. But they've got no place on pizza anyway. But you're right, anchovies shouldn't be on there either. Also no pineapple or anything like that. I'm going to need my magnifying glasses to see what those little bits look like. That's those strange little bits. 2 of them. 2 more hooks and a 4. I'm sure I'm going to need them in a minute. 2 more hooks and a 4. Right, so what's happening with that? The hooks are going on top of that. And they're going on the ends of that. And that is going on the end of that. 2 of them. 2 of them, so there's another one on the other side. Okie dokie. And that is going on at the end of that, as you can imagine. Fair enough. Alright, 1 of those, 1 of the 4s, and 1 3. So that 3's going on the 4, 2's going on that, and that's going on that. It gives us our pointy bit of pizza. That's basically the pizza base built up. Now we've got to put some cheese on it. So I'm going to need 1 of them, 2 of them, and 2 more of those. Okay. So that one goes on the end. They go either side of that. That next to it. Okay. So how is everybody? What have you been up to today? Anything interesting? Apart from the cake. Obviously the cake is always interesting. But anything apart from cake been happening in your lives? Got to make 2 of them. So that's got to go under there. As is that. And I need not those, I need 2 more of them. And 2 singles. And singles are going in that bit. Okay, then we're putting them aside. And we're going to build another bit. I need 1 of those. 1 of those. Put that over there for now. I assume this is going to be the edge. 1 of those, 1 of those. 3. And a 4. Okay. So let's figure out what happens. Onto the 3. We have that and that. Which goes on to the 4. And onto the bottom of the 4. That goes that way and that goes that way, I think. That's the thing. And then we've got to build much the same on the other side, but with, well, those, what colour is that? It's just another brown one. 1 of them. 1 of them. Double one over there. That 3 and a 4. So again, the 3, we got that and that. That all goes on to the 4. That's not a 4, that's a different thing. Goes on to that bit of the 4. That underneath that, and that underneath that. I'm sure Chris and Katie will feel full on cake on Sunday, as we have Katie's party on Saturday. There's always leftovers. Yeah, always cakes left over. Right, let's get that. And one of those with the bit on the bottom. There. That with the bit on the bottom. On there. Okay. And that goes on to the bottom of that. And that goes on to the bottom of that. Then we bring in our pizza start destroyer. So that one's going onto there. That one on that side. That one's got to be on there somewhere. And where's that going to line up? Over there? Yeah. Doesn't actually clicked in anywhere on that yet. It definitely all lines up, right? So we're going to need the two of them. Not going to need that. I need one of them. No, one with the three. Wait, what? That one. And not that one. Not that one. That one. And that. And that. Figure out how that goes across there then. That starts right at the back. And there's that one. It looks like gapped in that one, maybe. Doesn't look like pizza. It looks a bit like pizza. There should be two of them. Right, that on there. What else did I need two of? I needed one of them. I don't know where that goes yet. That one goes on the end. Then that goes there. Then that one. Then I do need two of the ones going the other way. That one and that one. Goes up that way. And then back down that way. Okay, I can see that that's slice of pizza shaped. And we've got the cheese sort of running down the side on one side. So yeah, I mean, it's not an entire pizza. It's just a slice of pizza. Which is fair enough. Right, one of them, the long one. One of those and one going the other way. So that then goes on there. There's two of those in the middle. Going on the other way. And that going across there. And that's come off somewhere. Oh, there. Fair enough. What kind of pizza? Pepperoni. Yes, we've got pepperoni slices. Look, they're going to go on it soon. Right, I need one of those, one of those, one of those, and one more of them. Make up a thing. Okay. And one of those. That one. What's that all over there? I thought it was in that bag. Where did that go exactly? One doesn't. It does. One doesn't look like that. I've not got something across there. Did I miss a bit? I haven't got any more bits like that. Wait, what? I think that bit's not on there, right? No, that bit's got to be further forward. Did show it going on top of that, but I don't think it meant it. I think it meant that's there and that's there. Okay, and then that's got to go there. That fits in better. Okay. Then one of each of these, they're going to hold that together. Yep. And that fills in that gap. Nice. And then we just got the little bits to do. So I need one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. No, not one of those. It's 3. Why is it one I've got 4? Because I put a 3 in instead of the 4. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That goes in the middle. The little ones on that side. And the big ones in the middle. It's got to be most of the cheese done. Right. I need 4 of them. I think they'll snap off quite well. They'll rotate and come off. Three, 4. 4 of them. Right, I need 2 of those. 3 of those. 6 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 circles. So let's see where this goes. We've got one of them there. The half up there. The other half's there and there. Them there. Doesn't actually matter where any of these go, but it's actually some of them are probably going to be holding a little bit structural. There, with the 2 quarters in the middle. Okay, last one of them there, and that. Start from that. There. That one's got to be there. Goes going around it. 2 of those and 1 of those. That works. That goes onto there. That way round. Goes on there. And that goes across there like that. And it would seem I've got one of those left over because it's fallen off from down there. So there we go. 1 slice of pizza completed. Yeah, that looks like a slice of pizza. I'll give you that. Weird how Lego can make you feel hungry. Joanna's in. Welcome. Hello. Long time no see. Thank you for coming along. Stefan's in. Evening, everybody. Pizza time. Yeah. Oh, it's a slice. It is a slice. It's done as well. Evening. Been a very long time, says Joanna. It has, but welcome back. Yeah, I just done a slice of Lego type pizza. There we go. That'll go with the ice cream sundae that's around here somewhere. There it is. First of the snacks that I did. The ice cream. And now I'm going to continue this evening's build with a burger. Because the pizza was only a very, very small number of pieces. And the burger's got slightly more pieces. Because otherwise it would have been a very short stream. This way it's going to be slightly longer than normal stream. So yeah, let's bring Tasia back out and have a chat to her while I'm sorting out the pieces. Figure that out. Here we go. Well, that's that done. I have finished the pizza. It looks pretty good.
Nice job, Chris. How many leftover pieces were there?
There weren't any. There were 0 leftover pieces.
Spot on. It's always satisfying when everything fits perfectly. Ready for the burger kit now?
Indeed, I'm just unpacking it now. There are 136 pieces in the burger kit, and I'm once again going to predict that there are none left over at the end.
Bold prediction. It's always fun to see if everything gets used up. Good luck with the burger.
Oh, Joanna's just popped in. Would you like to say hello? We haven't seen Joanna in the stream for a long time, so let's say hello to her.
Hey, Joanna. Great to have you here again. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
This is Tasia, my AI companion that helped out on some of my streams from time to time.
I'm always happy to be here and help out. Thanks for the intro, Chris.
There we go. So she can come off screen again for a bit. Oh, look, we've got lettuce. Don't like the green stuff. No need for the green stuff. Let me move these out of the way, because otherwise they're going to get in the way and be confusing. They can sit over there behind the thing. Pizza looks good, says Gemma. You ever thought about doing a totally from nothing scratch model? It's a hell of a lot of fun. I don't really have the creativity gene to do that. I would have to sort of copy from something in real life, but yeah, I don't know. It sounds like it could be fun, but also a little bit difficult. It was my first ever model. Made a space shuttle thingy to practice a technique for painting a long time ago. Gemma says 2 burger bits left. I don't think there's going to be any burger bits left. I don't know what the pink is. That doesn't look normal for a burger. Right. Let's get on with it and see what we end up with. There's a lot more pieces for this one. It is. At least we get some of the big bits out of the way to begin with. 2, 3. Come on, one more of them. There it is. 4. Joanna, you've been out of the loop for a while, so you may be unaware. I've been having some eye trouble. I can't see stuff very well at the moment. I have cataracts that have been taken care of slowly. I've had one done, and I've got another one to be done next month. So at the moment, my up close and personal stuff is not really with it. Hence, having to put lenses on to see little bits of the instructions and things like that, and the reading glasses that I'm wearing indeed now. So yeah, that's the news. Right, let's figure out how this is going to go together then, shall we? As we both know, though, I've only ever created 3 models. Hand failed and can't do that anymore. I get that feeling. Cataracts is a pain in the ass. My near vision totally failed. Yeah, my distance went completely, and obviously near pretty much went as well. But yeah, I've had one done, and can see pretty well with that eye now. Not up close though. I used to be able to see up close without any trouble, and used to need glasses or lenses for distance stuff. But now that's pretty much reversed. So I'm going to need glasses and stuff for up close. But my distance stuff is now better, at least in one eye. So when I get the other one sorted, I'll be able to get some proper prescription lenses and stuff sorted out. So I should be back at the bench properly in a couple of months, 6 weeks maybe. So I am looking forward to being able to see things again properly. So let's get those on there. Build that up around the edge. I've distanced my whole life. Now I'm varifocals. Distance issues. Yeah, I've always been short-sighted for the last 45 years. So it's all right. So I'm moving around, but I don't think they need me. Right, I need one of them and one of them. It's got to go on top of that, and this is going in the middle. Some sort of tomato build-up. Not sure. Right, I need 8 of the and 4 of those. Right, 8 of them and 4 of them. 2, 3, 2, 4. So I just need 6 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good stuff. At least I have a video record of what I did. Yeah, I really do miss it. I had a lot of fun, says Joanna. Was that distance? Yeah, I mean, varifocals is obviously the way to go. I will be sorting those out. So when both eyes are sorted, I'll be getting that sorted properly. But so I've got to wait for the last bit of surgery and then a bit of recovery. But then we'll be sorted and I shall be back up and even better than before. That's my plan. Varifocals only hope so much. Still can't read the small print. Well, that's what magnifying lenses are for. There we go. That's that. Right, 4 more of those. That's not that one. That's that one. And 4 of the greenery. Right, what happens with these? Can't quite make out how that works. So let's have a closer look. Right. They all have to go that way round. They go on there, there, and there. Those 2 are going to go round, and that one goes in the middle. Okay, I've got you. That goes on there like that, and then one of those goes on the middle one. Okay. So the 2 That bit sticks out there. They got to go on there like that. Like that. And like that. And there you go on the middle one. Oh, come on. You can't get them all the wrong way up. I got a pair for distance and a pair for reading, says Mark. Tried that, didn't fit my lifestyle. No, I think the varifocals are probably the best way, but as you say, if it's not going to be small print, but how often do you really have to read small print? Medium print's fine. Anything's too small, you just don't need to worry about it, do you? Right, 4 of these flowery things. And they are going on our last remaining part of the bun. If you need to read small print, you get magnifying glasses, Joanna. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what these are for, isn't it? So, yeah. Right, so that's that. 4 of those. Oh, I've got to do it again. Another 4 of them. Figured I might have to use them at some point soon because there's the last of the greenery. And they are going on top of the ones I've just put in, just at a different angle. Get the greenery coming out the side. Nice. Far too much greenery for my liking, but there you go. Now we get the actual burger. Three and 4. I don't like this base not being held together by very much at the moment. I'd rather get something onto there as well, or a microscope, depending on how small things are. Yeah, 2 separate pairs as well. Gemma's just recently got some different glasses for distance and reading. All right, 4 of those and 4 of those. 3, 4. The rest of the burger and some cheese. So as I say, I'm not going to be streaming Saturday night because it's party night. It's Katie's 25th birthday on Saturday. So we are having a party for her. And I won't be home, so I won't be streaming. Right, I'll put the corners on the cheese. Proper American cheese slice. Not from a can. That helps us hold it together a little bit better as well. There you go. Right, I assume this is some sort of dressing. Don't know, what would be a pink? Is it ranch? We don't have ranch dressing over here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that a thing? Is it ranch? What would be the pink dressing? We wouldn't have that. I'd normally have like a barbecue sauce in my burger. But possibly it's going on there, it's going on there. I mean, normally a ketchup or possibly a burger sauce, which is not ketchup and mayonnaise. But nothing pink. If you want American cheese, make it yourself. Pick a nice flavoured cheese, add water, then add sodium citrate, pour into a tray and let set. Yummy flavour melted cheese. It's only not American cheese if it comes in a can. You have to spray it on things. Is that's what when I think of American cheese, it's either the very processed slices or stuff that's meant to come in a can that I've never actually seen but heard tell about on the TV. Right, that's got to go on there. Then we've got 3 of those to go in the middle. This is obviously our tomato, which is also a stability device. I'm going to put that the other way around so the edges go onto the edge. Oh, not that. Just that bit. That looked like it was the other way around in the picture. There we go. Now the rest of the tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Catching the wrong bits till it's all built. It's not structural yet. That can't be right either. It's got to go further out. Come on, off you come. Obviously heat. Well, you say obviously heat. I don't know. Adding chemicals sometimes heats them itself, doesn't it? So not necessarily obvious. Right. So is that going to go there? No, it's going to go further out than that, and it's going to have to go there. So these will actually be coming out a little bit. I keep catching that bit and that bit, and apparently that bit. Where was that from? Oh, that's the bottom. That one's come loose as well. Let's take that back out. Okay, that's better. Put that back in, and then we get the other 2 of these back on. Nearly there. Cool. That's them. Let's have a drink. Stefan last had trouble reading the small temp and time settings on a frozen pizza. Yellow text on white background didn't help. Took a photo with my phone and zoomed in. Lunch sorted. Yeah. Having a phone that does pictures and zoom is such a great thing now. It's so easy, and it's always within reach. And yeah, so easy to use, easy to find. You just do it. In fact, my new phone's got a button. The what they call the activity button now I've set up to be zoom. So you just hold that and it instantly zooms in, takes a picture and lets you zoom in more and do what you like. Very, very useful. Right, where are these going to go? About there. And then that goes around the corner. Top bun. I would be very disappointed to get a burger like this that was all hollow on the inside. But for a build, it's quite clever. And quite a good size as well. I mean, it's not almost life size, I would say. I mean, a normal burger might be, I mean, McDonald's type burger. Yeah, normal size burger is probably about normal size. So again, the sundae and the pizza are probably about normal size. The arcade machine wasn't. All right, let's put that to one side now because I think we're going to do something with the rest of it. We need 2 4s, which are here. 2 8s. And that just not anything to do with those. What? Is that 1 and 1? Oh, 2 of those. Okay. I got you. Make up 2 of them. Yep, fair enough. Then 4 of them. 1, 2. It's going to be for each one. So 2 on each. And 2 of those. I'm going to put that on there. And those holding that together. Same with those ones. Got rid of my mobile 8 years ago. Got sick of it, says Joanna. I couldn't be without mine. Very, very rarely use it for phone calls. Although it's the number that everybody's got for me. But for internet and everything else, it's just great. Just for accessing everything when out and about. And indeed, pictures, videos. Is that going on the back, do you think, like that? I should think it probably is. Right, so now I need one of them, and one of the corners. Right, so that's going to go on the top. And that's going to go on there. Okay, I'll do that 4 times, 3 more times. I don't do out and about anymore, says Johanna. Well, that's fair enough. Yep, right, then that's much more understandable. I do much prefer to be an indoors type person, but unfortunately, life doesn't always agree and often makes me go outside. Right, so that's going to go on the corner there, as is that one there, and that one there, and that one there. And then these 2 go onto the sides there. Like that. Nice. I'm liking it. Oh, is it? I'm loving it, isn't it? The advert though, isn't it? But there you go. Right. Let's make up 2 of these. 2 of them. 2 of them. 1 of them and 1 of them. These are obviously going to be the other sides. They're going to go on there like that. Okay. They're going to go in the gaps there. This bun, the very thick bun on the top, isn't it? Try that again, shall we? That post back in the middle. That on there. Like that. Cool, right. 2 of them and 1 of those. That goes on the top, and then that's going to go on the top of all of it. Ah. Come on. Got to be there somewhere. Why can't I get that lined up? Because that bar is still coming through a bit too much. Try that. That's better. Should have done it that way round. That makes it easier to put together. There we go. The bun is a bit too big at the top. It's keeping Chris busy and out of trouble. Apologies, I seem to be logging the chat, Sister Anna. No, absolutely. It's you're making up for not having been here for a little while. That's not quite right. That top bit's not going down quite as well as it should. I feel like it's this that's the problem. More chat is always welcome. Sure, that's not quite right. That bit goes down too far, then that bit doesn't fit onto it. Out there. That feels better. That's better. Something wasn't quite right, but now it is. So there we go. Tonight's bill. 1 pizza, 1 burger. Good to go. I shall put that with the Sunday. And indeed all the other stuff before that we've made from the Macs, the arcade machine, and lots of other bits that are all piled up over there. TV, there we go. TV, the camera. There were 6 in this series, so there's a computer that I didn't particularly like because it's got loose bits. So 2, 3, 4. There's 2 more of them somewhere. Can't remember what else there was. I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, there's a radio. The radio's still there. And the telephone. There you go. I knew I had them. So yes, the retro classics. And now some food. More food to follow. We've still got, we got sushi and other things. Hot dog. Hot dog. Sushi and a donut. Still to go. Still in my pile over there. But next week, the start of big things. The Star Wars logo. I don't know as yet if I'm going to be doing all of that and then come back to these, or a week or two of that, week of that, or two of that, and break them in between. Depends how it goes, how much fun I have with the Star Wars build. It's all sort of yellow and black, so might have a break. Might do 2 weeks of that, and then break back to one of these, and then finish that, and then I've got 2 more of them before I need to worry about anything else. Then it'll be not quite my birthday, so there won't be more Lego yet. So thank you very much for joining me. Well done, Chris. Great stream. Jada says it was good to see you again. Good luck with the cataracts. Thank you very much. Yep. So that is about it for another week. As I say, no stream on Saturday. But Sunday, Katie is back. So everybody's got to wish her a happy birthday when they see her on Sunday. She's back playing Planet Crafter, 8 p.m. Sunday night. And next week, I'm back here doing what we've got, Assassin's Creed Shadows on Tuesday. And then back at the bench for the start of the Star Wars thing this time next week. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed it. Tell your friends. Come back next time. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.